I'm snowboarding again today, back at Breckenridge. Today I'm going to try to check out all the terrain parks, see what suits my style, what's the right difficulty level for me, and try to put together the best line I can. Okay, so right now I should be somewhere close to the Dorado terrain park, which is a medium-sized terrain park. So start with that one. Usually medium size is good for me. Super tiny or baby ones are like almost not even worth it sometimes. I'm looking for Dorado. Okay. Nice little jumps there, little guys. For a medium, it's kind of small, but pretty awesome for a small. That would be amazing. I keep ending up on moguls while I'm looking for these terrain parks. What the hell, man? Getting toasted. It's exhausting on a snowboard, man. I need the terrain park so I can catch my breath again. Oh my God. I need a terrain park bed. Okay, so now we're looking for the big terrain park. Taking the 4 o'clock blue that turns into a green, and then we'll stay looking left for the freeway terrain park. The switch. How do you like that? Right. Just stay to the freeway terrain park. And here we are. Oh, right off the bat, everything here looks way too big for me. Instead of hitting these rails, I'm just going to hit their jumps as little jumps and kind of look at them, but there's no way I'm doing these rails. Woo! Damn. Not me, man. Not like that.
I ain't doing that.
Whew. I know. I'm just going to hit the knuckle, you know? Makes me want to. Jumps are way too big for me as well. Good tip when the jumps are too big is just to hit the knuckle. And if you have a little bit of speed and hop before the knuckle, you can stay in the air a really long time, even though you're not that high off the ground. Check it out. Ooh. So sticky. I lost like all my speed going up to the top of those. I kind of need to bomb it even for the knuckle. I think I can hit that last jump in the set though.
I didn't get you. I told you it's in the mainstream. Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's my birthday. Okay, let's try these bigger jumps again. We're just gonna hit with a little more speed here. Still taking the jump instead of the rail on these first few, and maybe that bottom jump in the line. So let's give it another go. Woo! Shit, dude! Oh my god. Way more than I was expecting on the first one. Looked kind of chill when he did it, but that's deceiving. I think it's got some kick. Man, he's hitting all three. Okay, just the knuckles, a little more speed. Let's go. Okay, hit this rail jump as a jump instead of a rail, and then hit this last one as a jump. Okay, let's find another park. That one's too big. Need something I can try more on.
Is it easier to go behind the board?
I like going behind the board, I do, yeah. Yeah, and keep the foot really close to your other foot, you know what I mean? Like in both directions, like as close to it as possible. Yeah. And then it's like a little break with your heel too. If you start to slide, you just put it down on the ground. Yeah. I've hardly tried it and never been good at it. I'm gonna give this super pipe a little try. That's not surprising. Wow, I have a really hard time going up that side, the heel side edge. I'll have to figure that out someday. Damn. He ate it pretty hard. You okay?
The greasy one. I think I just covered my back in grease.
Okay, I think this jump's just the right size for me to hit. I'm gonna try a little speed. Oh, heads up. You're good. Rolling down the windows, but okay. The big park's too big. Medium park's too little. This small park isn't even a park. So now I gotta check out the unmarked one. Forget the name of it. American Way or something like that. El Dorado was the medium. Too small, but pretty fun. Freeway was the big. Way too big. I'm gonna try to find American. Let me a little side hit. On your left. Thank you. Long catwalks, man, you got to keep your speed on the snowboard. There's like 3 or 4 good ways to do it, some ways to like cheat it as well. I feel like I might put a video together on that at some point. Woo! Almost ate it there. That was a little sketchy. Okay. Okay, I think I want peak 9. I'm having the hardest time actually finding my way to the base of peak 9 to get over to these other parks. It's like every time I go down, I somehow miss it, even though I'm trying to keep as hard ride as I can. I don't get it, man. As usual, I'm getting in some switch practice. A couple of things I'm thinking about. Actively pulling the board like uphill with my back foot to get my weight centered over my front or downhill foot. I'm also keeping my shoulder closed, even though my face is open. Like face looks downhill, shoulder stays closed to it most of the time. And then don't rush the turns. Go through the flat of the board a little bit before taking it to the edge. thing I forgot that I remembered when I went back to my goofy or primary stance is to have a really active foot inside the boot, like toes gripping, heel pushing, like don't just relax it in there and go flaccid in the boot, like take active control with the foot. Wow, I'm so stupid. I just realized that I've been at peak 9 that like last 3 or 4 runs. Nose grab or safety nose or whatever. So far, I like that medium park the best. El Dorado. It's small, but it's pretty fun. Whoa! What the f? Had to jump that tree. Last run of the day. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you learned something and enjoyed it. Here she comes, looking like a pro. Woo-wee! I hit the brakes and I was too wide to make it through. And then my board was too wide to make it through the gap, and both sides hit trees and I like ate it face first. Right into the snow. Oh yeah.
That's great.
But mostly I was just exploring the terrain parks to see if there'd be one that was like a really good fit for me.
Yeah.
And there's not really, is the answer. Like the big one's too big, the small one is nothing, the medium one is too small, the big one's way too big. What they call medium should actually be medium instead of small, because they could have small where they say small, you know. Keystone parks tend to be more in my difficulty range. Their medium is really good.